Not all dogs can bend and move in the same way naturally, right? They can all bend and move, but sometimes that's not natural for them. It has to be taught. So teaching her she can pivot off her rear to make a direction change instead of leading with her front. Because if she's leading with her front, she's always pushing, she's not flanking. So we want, when we send a dog around livestock, we want them off the bubble of the livestock. And that usually means that they have to back and turn so that they don't affect their livestock in here. Because otherwise they're pushing the livestock off track, and then it's harder and harder and harder and harder for them to get to the point where they can actually stop the stock and change their direction. So if you allow your dog to do that too much, you basically set them up for failure, because they never really learn how to get that control of the livestock. She's picking up the turning and moving quite easily. But now she's really thinking more about me than she is about work. So I have to change the plan a little bit. Not the plan, but just change what I'm doing. I can't work so hard on getting her to turn off a stock that she's no longer working stock. So I've got to put a little bit of go back in her, right? Because I've got her moving and turning appropriately, and it's probably not going to translate right away to what I'm asking her to do on stock, but at least I know she has that base. So once it does, she gets so driven for the stock that it starts to matter again, we can ask her then to bend and turn and hopefully get her successful getting to balance, right? Because even on a drive, the dog has to be on the balance point to whatever it is you're taking your stock to. I'm always trying to teach the dogs to be the most correct, and then within their genetic ability, within their ability to take the training while they're here, then we kind of adjust things to what suits them the best, because she's always going to fall back on the things that are easiest for her. So if her owner doesn't quite know how to get into the right position or doesn't know how to read those good flanks, listen, then they're not going to be in the right place. She's going to say, okay, well, I'm going to go back to what I know how to do genetically. So that's why I always say, like, stacking the deck in your favor with genetics is always the best route. Dogs who have good clean flanks, dogs who want to go to the head, dogs who want to get control, dogs who understand livestock, right? But that doesn't mean you can't train any dog to be better than what they naturally give you. It just takes a good eye and consistency. And that's what a lot of beginner trainers don't have, is either one of those. They don't have an eye for where the dog needs to be because they've never trained a dog before, and they don't have the consistency because they don't know what they're looking for. So again, I always tell people, have an idea, have a picture in your head when you go out and work the dog. That way, if anything's off within your picture, stop the dog and then get in the right position to fix that. So, girl. Rage. Good girl. Good girl. Get him. Good girl. Shh. Good. Rage. Good girl. Good job. Come on, girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So if she can get them moving and she'll stay engaged, I'm going to let her kind of be a little bit in fun mode today, because you can tell she's not quite hooked up the way I'd like for her to be. Rage. Now, you listen. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She says, oh my goodness, she's fun. There's a lot of like kind of crashing in on the heels and playing around, but she's not biting. She's not being hard on them. She's just being kind of a young dog. Watch him. Good. Shh, 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 shh. So again, the drive just has to go, Crowder. The drive has to go beyond the level where they're sort of interested in stock to the point where they're willing to take direction and willing to work through hardship, okay? So, knock it off. Crowder. So anytime it gets hard, if they quit, they just don't have, I would say they just don't have the drive. Or maybe they don't have the experience, but that's what this is for, right? Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him. Good girl. And she kind of does like get to the back and kind of follow in. So she may be a true push dog. Get around, get around. But we can try to encourage her to do other stuff. Right here, I just don't want her crossing behind me. Good girl. Look at you. And a couple of times here, like I've had to be hard on her about getting distracted. I don't always do that, but I feel like she has enough. Listen, listen. Rage. On now, rage. Good, watch him, get him up. Now, you. Rage. Good girl. Shh, get these, get these, get these. Get these. Get him, get him, get him. Come on, Rage. Good girl. Shh. Shh, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Crowder. Good. And she's getting pretty hot and tired. So she only has just like not that much stamina. So we have to work within those constraints too. Good girl. Good girl. Get him. Get him. Plus I don't want to run my goats around too much. Want to make her change directions once. Good. Good girl. Good. There, down. Rage. Yeah, girl. Good girl. Rage. Yeah. And to see that she wanted to go back to him. Good job, girl. Just says that we stopped at a good time. You want a belly rub? You want a belly rub, huh? Hey, girl. You want to go get in the water? Take a break? Yeah, you want to take a break? Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. I know. Good girl. Yeah, so we want it to be a pleasant experience for them. Even if they're having to deal with pressure and having to learn. It's hard. It's hard to learn, isn't it, girl? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Yeah. Oh, it's so hard. But yeah, we're gonna keep doing that for a little bit, and then we're gonna ask more and more of you, huh? Good girl.